Anthony, the only goal today in a 1-0 victory over Rockhurst came from a long throw you did from the far side. Walk us through what happened there.
I mean, it was probably about in the first 5 minutes of the game. I mean, I was just going over there. I was going to throw it in the mix and see if somebody can make a play. And unfortunately, the goalie made a mistake. Hit off him, hit off, I think, a defender's head and went in the goal. And that was the only goal of the match today that got us the victory.
Safe to say it's a pretty physical game today. Talk about how you guys adjusted to the real physicality of it.
I mean, you just got to... Typical Rockhurst game, you just got to fight through. We're definitely wounded now, and hopefully this week we'll have a good week of practice, get to the training room, and prepared for jury and S&T this weekend.
Yeah, you just mentioned it, probably the biggest road trip this season. You guys had to Drury on Friday, and then Missouri S&T, who was your pretty much your biggest opponent last season. Talk about the upcoming road trip.
Yeah, this is definitely the biggest 2 games of the season right here. After this weekend, we'll know where we're really at in the season. Drury's got a great team, really hard to play at night at Drury. And then S&T, I mean, we're going for the 4th straight win against them. I don't know, it's going to be really, really hard to beat them for 4 straight times, but we'll see what happens.
You created a couple of one-on-one chances for yourself. Talk about how you use your speed to really push forward.
Yeah, in the second half, once they got that red card, it opened up space in the back because they had to push forward to try and tie it up. So I knew if once we got the ball, it would be a quick counter and they'd have less men. So I knew there'd be a big gap. So I'd try to play my teammates through or just chip it by if there was no one to get and use our speed.
Coach, a big 1-0 victory over Rockhurst today. Give us a little summary.
That was a typical Rockhurst, Northern Kentucky game. A lot of bodies flying, a lot of physicality. Typical GE-LVC game. So it was good to gut out because you have to gut these things out every now and then. And we didn't play very well in the second half, and they took over. And we took a few punches and figured out a way to win.
How did you guys really deal with that physicality? It got pretty physical, especially toward the second part of that second half.
I think some of it's just the guys being guys, and we train pretty hard, so this is really not a big deal for us because these kids hit each other every day, so it's kind of second nature.
Big road trip coming up this weekend. On Friday, you guys head to Drury. Sunday, Missouri S&T. Talk about the upcoming road trip.
Well, it's anytime you go to play Drury and S&T, it's a big weekend. It's a long trip out there. You know, we'll just rest up in the next couple of days and refocus ourselves and go on the road, and hopefully we'll get a good result.